Man, just testing. Let me just double check this. Yeah, man. One of those days with the water Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Let me just double check. Shalom, Yawanathan, Yahweh Shem Al Shai Barakathon. I'm just double checking. Con. Tell him a lot. Man. So first and foremost, I want to give all glory, honors, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, in order to give double honors to the sincere elders and apostles of the great millstone. Because that's where we learned this truth from, and they learned it from their elders. And I want to give double honors to all the other elders giving us that non-stop energy. Because even though we go through things, we gotta still press the work. We have to do the work, because that's what the Lord told us to be. He said, let me grab it. I was working out some kinks. This is Second Timothy's. Bear with me. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. I'm gonna start at 1. This is, I charge thee before Yahweh and the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing and as kingdom. Because that's what's going to happen. As when the Lord's coming, he is going to judge the evil and the good. He's going to judge everyone according to their works. So we want to, even though we want to be judged properly, we want to be doing what the Lord has told us, so we can be, our award can be everlasting life. So let me grab that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment. He is going to judge everything you're doing. It doesn't matter an excuse. He is searching the hearts of men. And he wants to know who are you for. And as us, what did the Lord say? As us men of the Lord, who are we? Lord willing, let me, Salakia, bear with it. Let me grab this. This is hey, the water, like, yeah. Let me grab this and I grab your precept. This is Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. If it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose ye this day whom ye shall serve. So when you judge, so this is what the judgment. Who are you really going? What are you living your life for? You're living for money. You're living for all this stuff. We're going to have to go, no matter what, you're going to have to go through hell if you're Jake. So who are you going to serve? Whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, or you're going to do what they did, they were serving Molech. And now, as is today, and Baal, and all these other demons, because they're not gods, they were serving them. And all the gods of the Amorites, whose land you dwelled in, and now they're dwelling in serving the gods of these people, Esau, Edom, which is Satan. That's what our people are serving. But as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. That's what's going to happen. We shall serve the Lord. This is from the brother Yawanathan and the Water King. This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 16. For by fire and by the... So for... Salafi. That light's messing it up, Con. Now I got it. This is... For by fire and by the sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Because all the other ones are not going for this word, not listening. They shall learn by death, by pain. They're going to be served. So the Lord is coming with judgment on the earth. And we're even getting chastising now. But all the ones that don't understand, he's going to plead by the sword and by fire. These thermonuclear destruction and the affliction that we're taking. This is slay me, and the slay of the Lord will be many. You know how much many is? It's going to look like it's nobody. Let's grab it. This is Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 15. I have said before and now do speak, and I will speak also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish. He said the slay of the Lord, the ones that are slain, is going to be many. Those ones are not doing the work of the Lord. The ones that are not being instant in season at, the ones that are quitting. Those people that are wicked trying to destroy and stop this thing. The devil. Hey, Shalom Gabar, Shah, Yahba Shemiel Shah Brakatah. It shall be many. Salakia, man. Got a new phone. This way better though. So Tawadi Yahba Shemiel Shah, man. It's just one of those days. Then of them which shall be saved. What is the reference? How do you understand what the Lord, he said, like as a wave is greater than a drop. So it's going to be bodies. How big is one drop to a wave? It was like nobody's getting saved. That's how bad the judgment of the Lord, and how he's going to be pleading with all flesh. That's how many people are going to die. All the heathen are here. They're going to die. Unless they're one of the elites reserved for slavery, one of the first elects. But they're not in Babylon. They probably leave, or they better be in their little, bunkers. Because all the heathen are going to die over here. So you might as well just go to your country. And he said unto me, saying, like as a field is, so is also the seed. And as a flower be, such are the colors also. Such as the work is, such are also is the work. As husband in himself, so is husbandry also. For it was the time of the world, and now I prepare this world, which was not yet made, even for them dwell in that now live. No man speak against me. For there everyone obey, but now in this manner of them which are created in the world that it made are corrupt by perpetual seed, and by law which is unsearchable rid themselves. So this is all that stuff. The Lord made it, and they didn't listen. So continuing in these precepts, Shalom Yahweh, Shalom Yahweh, Yahweh Shemiel Shah Brakatah. Verse 17, that they that are sanctified themselves and purify themselves, and it's matching the same precept, the water. Continue to read because it goes with this. They that sanctified themselves and purified themselves in the garden. Let's keep moving. Salakia. All right, that sun's God. In the garden behind one tree midst it, eating swine's flesh and abominations, and the mouth shall be consumed together, said the Lord. This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 31. A noise shall come even to the end of the earth, for the Lord has a controversy. He has a controversy with the nations, and he will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked the sword, said the Lord. He's judging them. All the ones that are not doing right, all the ones that are evil, all of them is going to get the sword. They're going to get destruction. This is, I don't have it in the scriptures, in my scripts. I'm going to just get it in the blue letter. This is Malachi chapter 4. There it is. You have to download all these new apps. It's just stupid, man. 2 phones at the same time, bro. What kind of, that's some outrageous shit. But they see that's just the Spirit of the Lord. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as a oven, and all the proud, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. When the Lord pleads with them and breathes upon the sword, they're going to be destroyed. That those thermonuclear stuff, they shall be stubble. And what is stubble? It's easily flammable. They're going to be completely melted because they have did wicked. All the wicked of our people that sacrifice swine's flesh, going and being wicked, not doing everything. What's that supposed to mean? Demon. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, and shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name, and if you're fearing the name, what are you going to do? Well, we started being instant in season and out of season. Praying, rebuking, exhorting, no matter what happens. Getting your house in order. Continuously trusted in the Lord. That's ultimately how you're going to be able to be judged properly. By trusting in the Lord. Doing what He's saying. Because if you're not, you don't fear His name. And you have no understanding. Arise with Him. But unto all that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in His wings. And He shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And He shall tread down the wicked. For there shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, said the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. And that's why He said He was going to plead with all flesh with fire and a sword. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. So when you are spiritual, you understand, these things are actual training. The Lord is training you. The Lord's giving you understanding when you go through this hell and all these situations. The Lord is literally hooking you up with the free personal training. So we don't mind that, we lose stuff. We might break something. Spiritual, because the Lord will hook you up. He said, you need better service anyway. Here you go. You need to, look. And I'm going to throw in, you dealing? I need you to be more patient. So I'm training you. Those are the spiritual things. So you go through some hell. Now you don't understand that the Lord He wants to see. Because we're about to be kids. We're about to get more. When you go through things, the Lord is giving you more responsibility and seeing how you're going to handle it. Are you going to panic? Are you just going to forget it? Are you going to mind about your carnal things in this life? I'm going to get it. I'm going to finish it. And for to be carnal minded is death. Because when you think of flesh, when you think of the things, the brother put this precept. I'm going to grab this. Put this precept on here. You're thinking about the things of this world. What's going to happen? You're going to get wrapped up in it, and it's going to cause you to die. You thinking about these mortal thoughts. Oh man, how am I going to pay how am I going to go this or this? Like, my kids need food. The Lord's going to provide. So if you have this carnal mindset, it's like, nah, man, I'm going to just not go to the altar. I need to take a season off so I can stack up money. That's going to cause you to die. You try to fulfill your flesh by being a lust, like, man, I know he has a man. I know she has a man. I'm gonna try to deal with her. And then, cause that's fleshly. It's gonna cause you to die. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So when you have a spirit, now nothing can really go down because everything is training. So I'm gonna grab two precepts. Let me grab this first. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one first, and then we grab it. This second Ezra, because the brother put this in the chat, the brother Yehoiada, and it was going perfect on what day I was having. You know, two phones breaking at the same time, dealing with it. I didn't woke up late, not being able to get spiritually fed until later the day after worrying about it. I was like, man, Lord, please, but cast not thy Holy Spirit. That's when you think about that. That's all you think about. Oh, did I do something wrong? This is 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 13. Now therefore, set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such as them as to be in trouble. Now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts. All the stuff that happened. Let go from that. You go to a situation, what are you thinking? Hey man, I just got fired. Like, what am I going to do? Oh, nope. The Lord said, no, I wanted you to have a better job. I wanted you to trust me more. And no. So you let go of those things. Oh, my phone broke. Oh, man, what am I going to do? I need to do my lessons. Man, what if I can't get a phone? What if it's not messed? What if I can't? Nope. The Lord said, no, I want you to have a better one. So you can run that. Can you be more fervent in the spirit so your lives are better? So you don't have to worry about your phone cutting off. Or you have that. Or, oh, this is what the Lord says. Let go from everything that you think of this world. Because the Lord got you. Cast away the burdens of man. We don't have, in these evil times, we're going to have more faith than ever. You're going to have faith that you walking somewhere. The Lord is going to put in your mind to walk somewhere, because we're going to be pilgrims on the earth, and you just got to trust it. And put it in your mind and can't have no doubt. Because when you have doubt, that's when the devil gets in. And that's when you start losing faith. And you lose faith, what happens? When you lose faith, you be destroyed. We're fighting a fight. I'm gonna finish that. Let me grab that. So we're gonna take L's. We're gonna have this in situations that all you gotta worry about. Oh man, Lord, what am I gonna do? I can't listen to lessons. How am I gonna get spiritually fed? How am I gonna do that? It's a fight. Let's grab it. Bear with me. Sloppy. I know. I'm gonna just grab it for you real quick, and then I finish that precept. Yeah, because it's a fight. We're not fighting. We're evilness. We're fighting Esau, Edom. Satan. Again, brothers, you know where, it's 2 Timothy, I just can't remember. He said, fight the good fight of faith. Because I haven't set up this little tablet. The Lord hooked me up with a tablet, though, since I couldn't get another phone. But it's tripping. No worries. Anyone, I believe it's 1 Timothy, but I'm not for sure if it's, let me just see. Yeah, I knew it, yeah. The Water King. Yeah, man, Salakia. I'm still working out the kinks, you know, man. But this is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. That's what we have to do. It's a fight. When you go and you start doubting yourself, having those mortal thoughts, when the Lord puts chastisement on you, it's like, oh, am I through, Lord? Like, well, I can't make no lessons without phones. I can't do it. I can't stay in. Lord, I'm through? No, the Lord said, no. I want you to fight even more. I want you to make sure that you need to trust in me. Don't lean on your own thoughts. Let me grab that.
Up.
This is Shalom Elder Yahba Shimal Shar Brakatah.
Now that's easy to say.
What the fuck?
And I'm sure most
Bear
would
with me.
agree with having heard it.
I don't know what that is. You guys
But
hear
a lot
that?
of things are easier to say than to do.
And see,
Especially
this is
when
a
you're
perfect
overwhelmed
example. It's a fight.
by life's negative realities.
Yeah, if I exit out of it, I'm just gonna have to let it play. If I exit out of it, it's not gonna, it's gonna exit out of the scripture, so, Salakia. Hopefully you guys can't hear it in the background. If you guys can hear it in the background, Babakwa Shaw, can you tell me? This is Proverbs chapter 3. What's up?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Read it, brother. Preach it, man.
Oh, well, man. Man, I got a question for you, actually.
What's up?
What is your father's ethnicity? Like, where does his ethnic background come from?
What do you mean?
Like, where does he ethnic background? Does he come from, like Scotland? Are you Irish? Or like where?
Oh, I'm Norwegian German.
Norwegian German team?
Yeah, so Viking and German.
Viking?
Yeah,
man.
But I'm with Set Free right now.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, Set Free.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like preaching, brother.
Yeah, man.
Preach the gospel, baby.
Yep. That's
the
what
way it is.
Yep. That's what the Lord told us to do, to be out on the highways and
Yep.
edges. So I'm just trying to do, make my due diligence.
Well, bless you, dude. Thank you.
Yep. Have a great day.
You too, bud.
This is bear with me. Oh man. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Salakia. It's a little piece missing. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. You gotta trust in the Lord with all your heart. You know, you're gonna go through hiccups. We are fighting, but if you trust in Him and you trust that the Lord got you, look at what He told all the prophets. The great man everyone wants to be a great man of the prophet. Look what He asked them to do. When it wasn't that, when everybody was thinking something else, they were going boldly in the face of adversity. He was telling Ezekiel to lay down on his side for one day, and then lay on that other side, being completely obedient. Shalom, Mathina, Yahbashim, Al-Shabrakatah. Being completely obedient. He told Ezekiel to eat this cow's dung, first human dung, but then cow's dung, to show what we're going to have to go through. We have to trust in the Lord, because that's when all these spiritual guys come to you. We got to trust in Him with all our heart, no matter all the evil that goes on. The Lord got you. This is so I'm gonna finish that. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life. Lay hold, that's what we're supposed to do. Setting our affections of things above. Like if you trust in the Lord and you put away mortal thoughts, and we're gonna finish that precept, you're gonna be thinking about the kingdom. Let's grab that. Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your affections on things above and not the things of the earth. Not these mortal things that are going on the earth. On things of above. Shalom, Micah, Allah, Yahabashim al-Shan, Barakah, Yahabashim al-Shan, Barakah. So you're going to be seeing like, oh man, this little hiccup happens. Man, fuck it. The kingdom is still here. I'm going to still preach the word. What is that going to do? We're fighting that fight. We're going to continue. These hiccups is nothing. It's a training session. Because if you have your things on the goal, if you're goal-oriented, and what other people on earth are more goal-oriented than the men that believe in the Lord, the sisters that believe in the Lord, the ones that put out this word, said it, because you know, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fight. You're going to keep fighting. But what? What did the Lord say? Can finish in that precept. Lay hold of things on eternal life, where thou are also called. Salakia. Just keep blocking. I mean, I can't see it because the light's shining on it. But have professed a good profession before many witnesses. And this is our job. The ones, if you're a man of the Lord, if you're a believer, your job is to believe, to teach the word, to continue to be in season, out of season, no matter what. Fighting! We're supposed to be fighting and doing as much as possible. Let me read that again, what I started out with. Because, you know, no matter what happens, it's raining, it's all this stuff. You're supposed to still go out and preach. You're supposed to still go out and continue that you're in the fight. And you're not going to fight until you get salvation or the Lord happens to take you back to the kingdom. You know, it's going to be some men that will be, martyrs. And there's some men that already died in this truth. But they fought that fight. Bear with me. This is 1 Timothy 2 Timothy chapter 4. And I'm going to get these your precepts too, brother. Salakia. Just bear with me. Verse, I'm going to start at 1 again. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Charge thee before God, Yahweh, and the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, we shall judge the quick and the dead at the appearance of the kingdom. Preach the word. Be instant in season and out of season. No matter what's going on. No matter what. No matter if it's winter, summer, hot outside, cold outside. No matter what. You preach the word. No matter what situation you're going through. You preach the word. It's a fight. Because you have your eyes on the goal. You have your eyes on getting delivered. You have your eyes on preaching to the elect and showing that you can as fish and go as much as possible. It doesn't matter what happens. Colossians chapter 3 again, and I get your precepts, brothers. Verse 3. For yet are we dead? Your life is hid with a Mashiach in God, in Yahweh. When a Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall we also appear with him in his glory. So if we keep fighting, we have our goal, our eyes on the goal. What's going to happen? Shalom, Shangar, Yahba, Shemel, Shabrakatah. So this is 1 Corinthians from the brother Yuanathan, 9 verse 25. And every man that strive for the masteries in temperance and in all things. Now they do. Slakia, what does temperance mean? Let's see if this is working now. Look up the word temperance. Yeah, I never used things like this, but it was free, so the Lord hooked it up. And I got a radio. Slakia. Relating to donating a region or climate. Slakia. Temperature. Why the hell? Slakia, bear with me, brothers. So temperance, being is to use in moderation in all things, to exercise self-control. Sentence, I trust that ye are lifted up in pride of your heart. Ye, I trust that ye are not set your hearts upon riches and vain things in this world. Having temperance, self-control. When we go into situations, you're going to be angry. Well, woken up, when you find you're in a situation like, man, this ain't nothing but the devil, as the elder always says. And you're like, man, you just want to be mad. And then you try to go and do the best, and nobody's there because the Lord wants you to trust in him. These worldly people are not going to help you in the time of trouble, so why would you think that they will help you in this world? That's why he said, for every man that strive for the mastery in temperance. And this fucking thing is being stupid too. In all things, now do it attain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. Therefore, so run not as uncertainly, so fight. I not as one that beateth the air. So we're not just making and having it. Oh, we might go. Let's look at these people that are training for basketball. People that are doing all this stuff. What are they doing? They're training for something that's not going to mean anything. Like basketball was made for you to be entertained and be controlled. Control your mind. So they're training for nothing. It's going to be melted away. Look what happened. Like people in the 2019 season or 2020, they train. Wrestling is like the hardest wrestling training thing ever. Like when you wrestle, they didn't even have a national champ. And when the C19 came, it was sports that trained all year round to not have a national championship. So they did it for no reason. We're not. We're training for a kingdom. We're doing all that stuff. A crown that the Lord's going to give. Hey, Shalom Malak La'ab and Shalom Elder Sagalah. And beautiful lesson. I wanted to finish all of it, but I had work, so I had to come out when I came out. So, but the water, I'm going to finish the rest going into that King David, because that's beautiful, because he is going to be on earth. And he was making perfectly points that how are you going to build the house of David without David? Salakia. This is verse. But I keep you under my body and bring it into subjection, lest by any means when I have preached to others, I myself become castaway. Because you got to also practice when you preach. You got to also understand that you got to have, as a preacher, you got to be an example. As a teacher and a believer, you have to be an example by doing the things that the Lord tells you. And how can you do that if you don't have your mind set onto the goals that the Lord's going to give you? So let me grab this, because we're going to catch him. And then I grab the precepts, because I never finished this. This is second, because the brother brought it out in a chat. And it was a perfect point. 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 40, let go from the mortal thoughts and cast away the burdens of man. Because if you let those things go, what's going to happen? You're going to become a castaway. You're going to have your thoughts on things that are going to be destroyed. You're going to be doing stuff for no reason, beating the air. Put off now that weak nature and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Because greater evils, like the little shit that we're going through, nothing is going to be compared to what's going to happen on the earth very, very soon. And if you don't have ultimate trust in the Lord, you're going to be destroyed. If you don't have a thought that the Lord tells you, hey, come over here, have an angel speak to you, or even put it in your mind to just travel, going through it, where it was a possibility that you might have to cross a desert. And how are you going to do that without food, nothing, with nothing? And you're going to have to trust in the Lord, saying, yep, you're going to make it out. And if you don't, you're going to be destroyed. If you don't have that faith, I mean, we got a lot to work on. For yet greater evils than those which have seen happen shall be done hereafter. For I look how much the world shall be weaker than at age. See, back in the day, they had places, they actually knew how to find food, and they knew all that stuff. And then they ate food, and it had more nutrients. Because the ground, I mean, this earth is getting weaker and weaker through age, through Esau Edom, what's it called, his kingdom. Like he's putting poison in the air, burning everything down, all this stuff. Why do you think he's setting all these fires? Because he's trying to make sure that you have no place to hide. You don't go to a forest that's not there. So much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell upon it. Let me grab this, and then I grab the precepts on the comment board. This is Sirach chapter 2. No. Oh, no words. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 2. Set thy heart aright. Your mind. Your mind, you know that thing? You need to set it aright. Understanding what you're about to go through. Understanding who's your power and your protection. Constantly endure. Why do we have to endure? Because if you're weak, if you can't endure anything, what's going to happen to you? What if... Oh, there it is. What happened to... Let me just grab it. don't think I even have it anyway. Yep, I don't. That's how you know you gotta get new scriptures. When you have missing like half a chapter. Bear with me. And that's how you know it's a fight. It's a fight. We dealing all these things that happen. We're going to continuously battle. And are you going to be weak? Just like that movie with the last Rocky, or I don't think it was the last, with the Rocky with his son. I think it's Rocky 4. He's got to be take punches and keep moving forward. You got to continuously go forward. You got to continuously. You might take one step back, but then you got to keep on going. This is James chapter 5, verse 10. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, things that are enticing to sin, hate, power, all these things that win. People hating you. You going into situations. You know, people literally trying to get you fired. People that are trying to just hate you because their spirit doesn't match because they hate the Lord. They see the Lord in you. And then it's like, what is that I hate? Because they hate the Lord. All these things. The devil, Satan, trying to devour you. That's why the Lord had to pray for us. And patience. Yo, we count them that are happy, which endure. Ye have heard the patience of Job. Look at what was going on. Was stuff like that happen to you? Do you have boils all over your body? Did all your children die? Possibly they might. But most likely, the Lord's going to deliver some of your people. And they're going to, did all your family die? Did your wife leave you? Did you lose all your wealth? Job was richer than you. Job had a lot of it, lost all of it. We heard everything he had to deal with. We heard everything Paul had to deal with. We heard everything Ezekiel, Jeremiah, people actively trying to kill you. Have you been stoned yet? How many times Paul got stoned? By his own people. 3, he said. Didn't he say 3 times? We have seen the end of the Lord because we set our thoughts on things that are above. We have a goal-oriented. We're goal-oriented. We looking that we're going to get eternal life if we keep pushing, if we keep fighting, we keep moving forward, we keep taking punches. We're going to take punches. But no champion don't get hit. No champion can't take a punch. And you try to be a champion, the Lord said, if you fight, you more than conquerors. And has seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and have tender mercy. So let me grab these precepts, Salakia. Brother, you know this. Shalom Ashraka. Yeah, by Shemal Shabrakata. Salakia, if I didn't say anything. And all you brothers again. This is from the brother Micah Allah. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourself. Actually, lay not up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rust do corrupt. So you saying, having these mortal thoughts like, man, I need to work, and so I can get savings, so I can be delivered. I can buy a bunch of these, what's it called? Doomsday preppers, or I can buy a fucking bunker, or I can just live on. The things are not gonna happen. I need to save for the future. I'm gonna grab and get all this money, stack it up. What's gonna happen to it? You see what's happened to the US dollar. You see what it's literally just crumbling. You're losing money. You put your money in a savings account, but now it's so bad that you can put it in bonds and it's still losing money because the inflation is increasing that fast. The value of the dollar is going down that fast. And you're not going to have a job. If you guys didn't know, if you understand finances, they said in these times you have to, just to survive, you need about 6 months of your salary. Or what, if hourly worker, you need about how much it costs for 6 months in a time of emergency. Why do they say that? So is anyone saving like that? Especially because it's hard to Even in the financing books, they tell you to save 10% of every check. We live in paycheck to paycheck. So how can we do that? Where moth and rust do corrupt, their thieves shall break through and steal. Look it. Someone can take your identity, grab it. I mean, you drop your credit card, drop your ID. You put it online. Someone can steal your identity, take everything you have, and you don't even see it because it's in your savings account. You're saving, and then what happens? Now, 6 months later, oh, I didn't know he was stealing slowly. It was like, oh, you waited too long. And now you don't have any money, all the things that you saved. Destruction. This is what this is bringing. But what is the Lord? What is the savings account of the Lord? Lay upon you for treasures in heaven. And when neither moth nor rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal. Because you can't, nobody can come and steal your identity as a man of the Lord. The Lord sees you. You can't say, nah. No, I'm Thahawan. What is that? That's what they don't, you think they're going to be able, watch this, some niggas going to be trying to do that. They was like, no, I was always this person. Watching the Jacob, when the internet's on, they're going to be saying that they were prophets of the Lord. There's going to be people that weren't doing the work, doing all that stuff, but the Lord's going to see them. And they're like, oh no, your account's empty, man. The Lord's going to destroy you. And where thieves do break and not steal, for where your treasure is, so is your heart also. Shalom Nathanya Bashim Shar Brakatah. So wherever you are saving and putting forth your energy, where you gaining your wealth, your time, your understanding, that's where your heart is going to be. So if you're doing the work for the Lord, you're always setting your thoughts above in heaven. That's what you're thinking about, and that's what the Lord's going to save you if you're in that. An empty account, yeah. Yeah, man, I know. Like, they just take everything you got. Say, they living like you. Like, look at how many old people, because that's what they do too. The older generation, they just take everything they have. Yeah, account empty. Yeah, like you been yourself, and they know it too. They be knowing, but the bank just never tries to pay. So, oh, well, my bad. That's what they be saying. Like, come on, man. And I already know because my family used to do that shit, you know? When you do, we all know, you just get it, and then you buy a bunch of gift cards, and then you sell the gift cards. That nigga shit, man. Those people like that are going to be destroyed. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So all the things that the prophets were going through, they were writing it for us, for this time, and also for themselves, because the prophets are back. So all these things and these events, the Lord gave us everything we need. So we just got to trust into Him. All these books wrote, oh, this is how He went through this. Did He waver? Was he confounded? Did he get in a situation like, man, Lord, I quit. Man, Lord, I can't do this. Man, Lord. No. He kept pushing on. What the fuck? I have unlimited data. That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. That's what the Lord wrote it for. Lord, that nobody was confounded. I'm in that chapter. Let me just read it down. Yeah, they be having temperance to have the dainties of Esau. You know, like self-control, and they save all their life, but they wicked by still buying pork, doing everything for Esau, and then at the end of the day, it's gonna be for nothing. Like, cause Esau, this place is corrupt. It's gonna be destroyed through unrighteous dealings and riches got by deceit. And most of those people like that, they're the most selfish, fucking selfish. Like, people that are in Esau's state of mind, that save and do all that stuff, ask them for something. You're in a situation, let's see what they'll do when you're in a tough situation. Nothing. That's why the Lord made them do that and made them save all their money so they can be destroyed. The elect be in temperance to store up on this brother, treasures in their kingdom. We have self-control and keep bringing that. We're doing it for something above us. We're doing it for something greater, a greater good. This is from the brother Ashrakah, the fire spirit. 2 Chronicles chapter 15 verse 7. Be ye strong therefore, and let not your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. That's why you can't think like, man, because if you stop doing it, all your works won't be remembered. But the Lord is not unjust. Forgive the labors of love. If you continue to push forward, you are going to be rewarded. Handsomely, I may add. You're about to have kingdoms. Look, the Lord gave the Proverbs, he was giving them talents. And how many people you know that you work for them and then right at the end of it, they double your money? Like, hey, and I mean a lot. Hey, you did that for 5 talents? Here goes 5 cities. This is what the Lord is going to pay you with. Kingdoms, land, and you can gain more. And then not only is he going to give you land, he's going to bless that land, and you're going to have even more because it's going to be so much that you're not going to be able, you're going to be giving it away. People are like, I don't want it to go bad. Hey, come here. Come taste some of this. Let's offer it. Call Allah Yabashim Al-Shai. This is Job chapter 23 verse 10 from the brother Ashrakah. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he shall try me, I shall come forth as gold. That's what it is. So we know that when the Lord puts us in situations, what is he going to stop? Whoa, man, I had to, phones broke, all this stuff, but what? It was now for a lesson. Now it's a lesson helping brothers like, oh, if you go in a situation, the Lord got you. He's going to put you in a better situation. He just wants to see what you're going to do. And if you trust in him, bam, gold. You'll be golden. Continuing, and I'm losing light, so Lord willing. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. So if you cleave, casting your burdens upon him, the Lord is going to increase you. Lord, I need help. Lord, I need pray for it. Like, Lord, what do I do? Because what other people do, they go ask their family member and then they use them. Or they need something, or they go get a loan from Esau. And what is the Esau going to do? He's going to put so much rate interest on it that you're going to have to, it's literally going to destroy you at the end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully. You're going to go through hell. Might as well say, the Wadi Yahweh Shemi Shai for giving me this test, Lord. Please help me get through it, because I don't know. I asked for it. Because if you ask for more, if you go and pray and ask for faith, the Lord's going to try that. And he say, all right, you want faith? All right, you're in a situation, come get it. Hey, you want more confidence? Hey, you're in a situation, come get it. And then you have to be cheery, because you asked for it. You're the one that wanted it, and this is how you get it. So you better be cheerful when it comes. And be patient when thou is changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire. Remember, as the brother said, gold is tried. You want to come as gold? Well, you have to be tried in the fire. You got to come in affliction. You got to burn out that dross. You have to continuously push forward. There's a lot of 66.6% of Israel is not going to be able to be gold. They're going to be dross, and be tin, wood, and be burnt. An acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. This is from the brother Micah Allah. This is John chapter 14, verse 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. This is what the Lord said. He said, he's planted. How many people you can work at the end of the day after you work? My brother, he's been working for these demonic Edomites. And you know what he got for it? A truck, free glass. And he made them millions. How much money are you making the Lord? Nothing. You're not pretty much, he called us unprofitable servants because you're supposed to do it anyway. And he's still going to award us handsomely. He's still going to give us kingdoms. He's going to give us people. He's going to, everything your heart desires. Our own planet, you know what you can do with your own planet? You can do whatever. You can just try stuff. And I want to plant 100 acres of these trees. I just want to see what they'll look like if they're all together. This is what you're going to be able to do. You're going to have thoughts like that, thoughts of God. And when we have it, now you're going to have to start thinking of ways to spend your money. And when you have money as a planet, it's going to be some amazing things. This is John chapter 15, verse 16 from the brother Yuanathan. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. And so the Lord already picked out, these are the ones that aren't going to be able to deal with it. These guys, he's weak. I made them to just be destroyed. But you, I made you to be able, you can deal with it. 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, he's not going to give no temptation that you can't handle. He said, you wanted this, and I think you can get it. All right, here goes. Come get it. Come get in this situation so your faith can grow. Knowing that the Lord, trust in me more if you want more faith. Do that, Shalom Nakawam. And ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit. That's what the Lord said. He chose those ones that are going to be able to go through these afflictions, bring forth more believers. When they go into this situation, they're not going to fold. It's like, oh my, put a gun in their mouth like Esau, Edom. Why do you think, just crying about it? No, he's going to go there like, just handle it. Oh yeah, man, I'm in a fucked up situation. Well, I got to get back in this situation because I'm going to preach the word. I don't care what nothing happens. I'm going to preach the word. It don't matter what goes on. I'm going to preach the word. That's what you got to have the state of mind. No matter what situation it is, I don't care if everybody in my family die. What is that? Am I going to fall out the truth? No, I'm going to preach the word. That's what, bringing forth fruit. That your fruit should be remain, and whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. And when you have that situation, the Lord is like, well, you see how trustworthy you are now? Ask for more. You're going to start asking for more. And don't be a nigga and ask for money. Like, come on. That's not, remember, spiritual things. Lord, help me be able to be more responsible. Help me to put that. Help me to help lead men. Help me to do that. These are the things you're supposed to be asking for. I'm going to have to end it pretty soon. Believe in him. Because, everything is pushed back for me today. This is verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order the way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercies. So you're in a situation, you just got to slow down your mind and pray. Because the Lord's going to guide you through it. How many people, how many bosses that will literally walk you through, he tell you to do a job, and then he has your back, and he has other people helping you the whole way. You might fall, he has an angel coming picking you up. Hey, you're here. Oh, Lord, I don't know what I can do. I don't have the money for it. And then someone comes randomly and gives you $100. This is the stuff that the Lord does for you. He'll tell you to do a job, and he's helping you. That's a father. And the Lord is guiding you. So you got to fear him and trust him. Trust that he'll get you there. And that's how you become gold. When you trust in your power. The trust in the person that's going to grab you. Guidance. People do stuff with like backflips and all that stuff because they trust in their ability. Well, our ability is trusting in the Lord. That is our talent. That is our gift. Trusting in the Yahweh Yahweh Shai, which is faith. And that's what it is. And that's why I always go into faith, because that's what I want. And that's what I want for Israel. So, Thawadi Al-Bashim Al-Shai. Hope for good for Salakia. Verse 8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, for an everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did any of them trust in the Lord? So what happened? Did you not see? Hey, was Elijah saying, man, I don't know when he was going with the prophets of Baal, we were saying, well, I don't know, Lord. I don't know if you can handle him. No, he started talking crap. He was like, you know you can't handle our Lord. The Lord got me. Didn't matter. When armies was coming at him, Was he the Lord? Well, what could I do? No. And the Lord dropped fire on their ass. What's it called? Another beautiful story? Did Joseph, when he was going in the world, when he was going in war, taking our land, doing all that stuff, was he saying, we might lose this war? No, he said, the Lord is surely going to deliver me. When David was going against Goliath, what was he saying? He was like, man, that guy kind of big, man. Hopefully I get lucky. Maybe if I get I'm going to learn this new technique. No, he said, the Lord shall deliver me and you shall be food. And he had even more faith when Goliath was talking mess. He was fighting for that faith, and what happened? Now Goliath was bodied and his head cut off, and did exactly what the Lord said he was going to do, and what David was saying. And what happened to him? He became king, and now is on the earth as we speak. And was confounded? Did any abide in his fear? And was forsaken? Was the Lord like, I know he trusts in me and he always prays upon me, but fuck him. I just don't like him. No, that's men. That's people. That's some men in the circumcision. They're like, that's them, because that's the Lord don't have nothing to gain. He can raise up rocks, but then you trusting in him, you having faith in him, and always looking towards him, complaining continuously. The Lord loves that. A father loves that. So he got you. Doesn't matter what situation, he got you. You fail a little bit, he got you. Did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or did any ever despise that called upon his name? It's like, hey Lord, Babakwa Shah. And I'm talking about when they was early, not these niggas that's gonna be doing it when they're getting judged. Not those ones that was being a nigga all their life and then thinking they're going to cry unto the Lord at that end of the time. No, those people are going to be destroyed. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. And did I say, Shalom the priest, Nakawam, Yabashim Yashar Brakatah. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5/65. Oh yeah. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Well, that's one of the greatest commandments. He said, love thy God, and when you love thy God, you're going to trust him. When you love someone, you trust. Like when a woman actually loves you, she'll trust what you say. So trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding, because you believe that you're going to do it, and leaning on, hey man, I can get it, I can go through it. The Lord's going to destroy you. Oh, this is Shabbat, huh? It's a full moon. And in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. And he's going to do it continuously, knocking on the Lord's door, seeking like, Lord, help. Babakwa Shah. And he's going to guide you. It's going to be a shining light until that perfect day. Trust in the Lord, verse 7, with all thy heart and lean not. Oh no, that's the same thing. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. That's why the Lord didn't want to appoint us king in the ancient world. He wanted us to rule over himself. Yeah, because who can do a better job than someone that doesn't have nothing to gain, but the glory? You know, a loving father, you know, he wants them to stand in their father's footsteps, but they're not saying, man, I want him to work so now he can be an extra income onto me. No, the Lord saying, nope, he has nothing. The earth is his footstool. He gave it to us. So that will be the best ruler. He gave us this thing. Like this, the earth is nothing. He can make something right, better. He has stuff that's better than this place. And this is a paradise. He's like, all right, here you go. And he said, but no, he said, we want people to be over us, especially the people that want the heathen over us. You guys are going to die. Those ones that, because you know the heathen, they're so jealous of us, they want us. But Khan, Salakia, I got to end it. Yeah, Salakia for being so late, you know. But the water y'all by Shema Shah for another day. And we got to keep fighting, brothers. And man, I gotta catch up on all the lessons today too. So Kawada Yabashim Al Shah. So with that, I want to give all glory, honors, and praises, and I think Shabbat Shalom now. So with all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, Kawada Yabashim Al Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, DTA, and a Ba Ba Ba. And Shalom, King.